Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome to this week's Facebook Live training. As per the previous weeks, the Facebook Live is coupled with a blog post, and the blog post I have for you today is called 101 Ideas to Grow Your Audience. Now, of course, by growing your audience and growing your engagement online, you will also grow your clients and your prospects. So let's jump straight in. Whether you are a coach or you're a consultant, or why not a musician or an artist that just wants to get booked online, you are going to need to have different types of content online. Now, in the beginning, it might be a little bit confusing. You could go for video, you could go for PDFs, you could go for imagery, statuses. These are all different types of online content. But which type of content suits your business? Now, of course, it's going to take you a little bit of time to find out what suits your audience. So my tip here is to backtrack a little bit and to actually use what suits you. Today's blog post is going to give you not less than 101 different things that you could actually do online, to create online as content to engage and interact with your audience. What I would like you to do today is actually go through all the different types of content, which I'm not going to go through in the Facebook Live because it would take far too long. But what you need to do is actually look at that kind of content that you would feel comfortable generating yourself. So you need to look a little bit of your skill level in terms of technical as well, and maybe what kind of tools you could be using out there, which, by the way, I actually mentioned in the blog post as well. So I give you tips on what online tools to use to generate that content. So you need to see the ones that you can actually do yourself, because it's important to get started and it's important to get regular with content. So it's important that you start with something where perhaps the entry level is not so difficult for you. Maybe it's something you can already do. Maybe you know how to use Canva and you can create online imagery easily, or you know how to create quizzes online through Facebook polls, or simple statuses. So start with a format that actually suits you. It's of course important to keep your audience in mind and to have your targets, your targets in mind. You need to know what you want to achieve. So whether you just want to educate, like this video, for instance, or whether you want to entertain, or actually whether you want to, be selling directly online. So, all the different kind of content kind of comes together in the end. But it's important that before you start, you have the goal in mind. So online content is going to help you generate business online by doing three things. It's going to help you gain visibility. Obviously, it's going to help you, depending on the topics you choose, attract the right kind of people. For instance, if I'm doing Facebook Live talking about how to sell or how to generate business online, then of course it is something that appeals to people who want to sell, who have a business, and who want to generate leads online. So it's the content itself is going to help you filter out the audience that you're trying to attract, the audience that you want to work with. The third thing is that the content is also going to help you understand what kind of content your audience wants. So let's say you write a blog post about, let's say it's about marketing. The way people interact with it and the things people ask you is going to perhaps give you tips on, what parts of marketing you should be focusing on, or what kind of client you're attracting, which part of your business they're interested in. So content is going to help you. It's going to help you actually grow in your business and understand your audience better. And the topics themselves are going to help you attract more of the right kind of audience. So in a way, it's a very nice win-win situation, because your audience learns and you learn about your audience as you go along. But of course, there are a lot of different moving parts in online marketing. There is the website, there is the blog, there are landing pages, there are freebies that we can give our audience. And of course, using all of this in conjunction with email marketing and other forms of marketing, we can then find out which clients need us most and then meet that need with the sale of our products or services. Now, it can be a little bit difficult. In these Facebook Lives, I am actually tackling a lot of different, perhaps moving parts of online marketing. So I have decided to help you, and in the beginning of August, on the 4th, I will be actually running a webinar, which is a free webinar. It will be a workshop, and I will actually help you create a blueprint, which is a blueprint that I have used many, many times with clients and also with my own online business to actually sell products and land clients online. But what the blueprint does is actually helps you understand how all the moving parts come together so that you can actually go from, creating the strategy to actually landing your first clients online. I will be giving you the address below the video. So the webinar, you can go to stephaniefitani.com/blueprint, and we will be creating an online selling blueprint that helps you understand how all the moving parts come together. There are quite a few days left to register, but I have limited spaces on the webinar, so do go and register today. And don't worry about it if you cannot make it, because I will be actually sending you the replay. So there will be a replay for this webinar. Although if you turn up live, you would be able, of course, to ask questions and to be able to have your questions answered. But returning to today's topic, I will be posting the link of the one-on-one content article, and do go through all the different ideas and find out which ones suit you best. That's all I have for you today. If you have further questions, do pop them underneath this video, and I will be very happy to answer you through another video, or just simply by helping you out by adding links or instructions online. Thank you very much for following today's live, and I will see you next week.